Hello. We did it. Oh, why is it doing that? Is it fixed it? Yes. That's rough, dude.
Live. I then remembered I have to add all the, the one and stuff for Fana.
Fair enough. My, well, I guess my acting manager, at 3 o'clock was like, there's nothing going on, please go home. Even though I already was at home, he was just like, we're done.
Wait, are you already back at work?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, I am. But no, basically nobody else is, so it's pretty chilled.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what happened last time on Dragon Ball DnD?
Last time with these morons.
Varys resents that.
I mean, yeah. Oh, right, that kind of leave. I understand what you mean. I understand. What did happen last time? I think last time you guys went out into the marsh again.
Yeah, the marsh of turds and also the phallic object.
What? Is it the marsh of turds?
Because of the weird shapes. Did you not hear Vertigo say that earlier?
No.
So some of the rocks looked a little bit turd-like.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Turd marsh.
Anyway.
And everyone convinced Ailey to use her dagger on the oblistic, and rather than, I don't know what everyone was
Sorry,
expecting.
the what's...
On the what? On the oblistic?
The oblistic?
The obelisk? What?
Oh, obelisk, that's right.
Don't
That
mock
word.
them.
Oblistic?
Stop mocking people.
I know,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
remember how
It
it's
is
spelled.
definitely the brain damage, you're right. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I
Please
told
don't
you.
mock friends suspiciously.
I only hit the back of my skull in that and been knocked out twice.
Yes.
That particular spot.
I'm very,
The other
very
ones I've
certain.
stayed conscious and they have been on other parts of my brain.
Oh dear. Yeah, so we fought a demon.
Yeah. So anyway, Pyro is every henchman in the bad guy's lair and gets knocked out in one hit. But previously, yes, Ailey was convinced into using the Tigger of Skyred to undo whatever magical connection was. Well, just to do some magic, to do some undoing magic on the rock, and apparently that released an avatar of the Black Sun God, who summoned some skeletons. They fought them off with the help of Geraldine, and basically kicked his ass, dissipated this avatar, and then went back to ye old mansion, and got Hamon to tell them where Jamie is, and followed him up to what appears to be a sort of a dying room, essentially, of where she's residing, sitting on a chair next to her.
You forgot what Thoricus did first.
Oh yeah, correct. So they heard whispers through the door, and her Thoricus burst through it. as Jamie was one of the voices that was heard. Uh, but yes,
Whispering in bedrooms is just a whole thing for me.
yeah, it is. But yes, once inside, they realized that Jamie was sitting there at her sister's bedside, who has been introduced as Tanilla, and they were about to leave when Tanilla worked up the energy to ask them to stay.
And we were all like, what's she gonna say? And then you ended it.
I did, because it was late. So, man, if only I was the one with the croaky voice, this would be perfect. No, please. Please stay. I need you to stop Jamie from what she's doing.
Pardon?
What? People stop Jamie?
Not by force, obviously.
I mean, people have tried to stop her before. Yes, we have witnessed that.
Although in her current state, I think you might actually be able to stop her physically if you really wanted to. Janela, that's
Alright, Thrakus,
enough.
get in there.
Janela, you know I won't. You know I can't stop. Yes, but you must. You know what your magic is doing to this land. You know it. But if I stop,
What's your magic doing?
it's.
It's
I'm
making
sure
hash
you've.
browns.
I'm sure you've.
Oh no.
Jesus
Oh, that's
Christ.
bad.
I'm sure you have run into some things already. Some undead creatures that aren't
The blob!
blob.
Oh yes, there was like an ooze. Would you call it an ooze? I would call it an ooze.
I thought it was a blob. An oozy
I
blob.
mean, it's the same
Yes,
thing,
that
really.
works. Yes, done in
Perhaps a
the.
dollop?
Yes, I like that. That is
Some
a
tar,
good branch.
oil.
Mhm.
It was done in the crypt.
See what I mean? There's there's all manner of things that your magic just it 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 goes wild when you're doing this.
Is that why that god is back?
No, that was those people, remember? The ones that actually worshipped and put the thing
Yeah,
there?
but like, is her magic making it easier for them to connect to them?
It certainly could be possible. It certainly could be.
See, not too much brain damage.
What are you talking about, Ailey?
Ailey's,
I never said that. None of us
Ailey's
ever
looking.
said that you had brain damage.
Ailey's looking directly at the wall, yelling at the wall about not having brain
Eating
damage.
pizza.
Yeah.
What is pizza?
But no. Jamie has been extruding all of her magic to try and keep me alive.
We can't just bring you back like the other ones?
No.
I imagine that is. I know very little, but I guess old age is different to.
Oh
being,
no, it's not.
you
It's
know?
not old age. No, and honestly, old age probably wouldn't be a problem for Jamie either. It is when I was killed originally. I was taken from this place, much like my sister was, but my corpse was, well, they brought out some very old magic, and they enchanted me, essentially, enchanted my bones to stop me from coming back.
Oh.
And Jamie has been trying her best to undo them, but it has been thousands of years, and we haven't got much. It's
Have you
very
tried
shred.
finding a book on it?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yes, we have asked the most potent scholars about it and looked far and wide. It's just not. It's not supposed to be undone. They did this to
And who's
me.
the one that did it to begin with? Maybe we can go and hit them on the head and tell them to undo it.
Oh, Jamie has certainly tried. He has certainly tried. But it is not. It is unfortunately not that simple. These curses are. Well, they're only meant to be used in the most egregious of circumstances, and they believed that was the case. At the time, I was their most feared thing. And I did.
Were they bad people? Or were you bad?
Well,
This was the water tribe, was it not?
and the Earth Tribe,
Hmm.
and once everyone had learned about what my kingdom was doing, they were all afraid. Hence why they did such things. You see, the magic that we have is, while it is taboo, essentially, they didn't want it to be used ever again. And at the time, I thought I was just gonna be able to show them that I could help people, but they didn't learn that lesson until Jamie came into her power, and she is a lot stronger than I was. She showed them that if they wanted something to fear, they definitely had something to fear. But day after day, she uses her magic to keep me here. She pours it out into this room, into this land. And it
How
is...
did she do it while she was away?
She wasn't here. She didn't come back. She put me in a place to keep my magic... to keep the magic inside me. But it's not... It was only meant to be temporary while she was away. But I'm sure even the kings know, I assume that they know, that they've pieced it together, that she has me here, and that they've been asking her to be an ambassador to try and pull her away.
Pulled her away?
Yeah,
Mm,
because it's
it
not
makes a
healthy
lot
for
more
her either.
sense. Is this
I mean-
damaging you as well, Jamie?
It's leaving me weak, for sure. But it's nothing I can't handle.
Your
I'm-
sister's literally telling you to stop. Don't you care about your sister? Because if you did, you'd listen to her.
Of course I do.
Varys takes a couple of steps away from Ailey. If anybody's getting
Right
smothered,
now- You're being selfish and smothering her.
Ailey,
and she's gonna leave
Haley.
if you don't stop. What?
Haley! Protect is not your strong suit.
You sound like Iron.
Yeah, you didn't. That wasn't even a sentence. What did you say? You just growl at me.
Just
You
came out
you
of
fucking
came out
dragon
of
person?
dragon growls.
Sorry, I'm still muted. Can I throw a piece of jerky at Ailey?
Sorry, you were gonna throw a piece of jerky at Ailey. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, roll a roll a ranged attack. So just a
Do you have?
What can
forget,
I
do you-
roll to catch it in my mouth?
um
If it hits.
What do I
no.
roll?
So
Are you proficient with jerky?
I would say that you are. Just roll a d20. Let's roll a d20.
Martial weapons? Simple weapons? Okay. 1d20.
Yeah. What's your AC, Ailey?
Perfectly average.
15.
15? Yeah, that hits.
That's
That hits her in the top of the head.
Slap her in the face with the jerky.
Yeah. Just a
Yeah.
piece of meat comes flying out and hits you.
What
It's
was that for?
it effectively dissipates some of the tension.
Ailey!
I
Shut
know.
the fuck up.
There are times when I know that you're trying to help, but there are times when you do so and you're being very rude when you do.
She's being rude. Her sister wants to die.
Oh my god. Alright, you need to leave this room immediately. What do I roll to frog march Ailey out of here?
And you gotta
Roll-
be
roll for
stronger
flan-
than Ailey.
Roll for flouncing.
Well,
Just flounce her right out.
it depends on what you want to do here. Do you want to try and like pick her up and take her, or
Ah, like, you know, swan armor behind her back and fucking march her out.
well, roll a strength check, and Ailey, you roll one as well. All right, not sure. Oh no,
Why
not
is
natural.
this- Hang on, my computer's freezing. Of course. Let's try that again. What one am I rolling again?
A strength, just a strength check.
So just the straight. The
That
strength
one.
button on the left hand side.
Sounds
Yeah, sound is coming through out loud.
So, Thrakus wraps around your arms and lifts you up and starts dragging you. Starts dragging you back out of the room.
There's a significant struggle, but
Yeah, there is a struggle. It's not a smooth motion for sure. It's definitely a fucking let go. Fuck.
Get your ass out of here, you fucking...
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Hi, Timpy. Welcome.
I closed the door after them.
No,
I
I'm just
asked
like,
Ailey's gonna
body
listen
guarding
at the
the
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I asked Willie if he could stand in front of the door. Please.
so Willie on the inside, me on the outside.
Yep. We need multiple layers of defense here,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I am not one of them.
Ailey is gonna be like, none of you have siblings, do you?
Not to my knowledge, no.
I can't hear you. There's a door and a large man in the way.
I love the Ferris who said that.
Yep.
Tanilla and Jamie just like have the exact same look on their face of just like, what the fuck? This is some
Apologies for-
fantastic friends you have, Jamie. They try their best.
All we can ever do is our best. Ailey means well, but sometimes she struggles to. How do I put this? Not be a bit of a dick about it.
She's extremely blunt, and
Yes.
I appreciate that about her. But
She never means to hurt. It's just sometimes that happens.
yes.
That being said, having heard from your sister, it does sound like Ailey has a little bit of a point.
Roll a persuasion check,
Sure.
but also Ailey roll one as well. All right.
Hey,
Oh, good rolls,
bit
everybody.
convincing.
Yes, so I am. I know I've been selfish. It's hard, you know. Up until now, I haven't really. I don't. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to stop. Well, Jamie, it's easy. Just let me go. Stop using your magic. I know it's gonna be a slow process for me to finally go, but that just gives us time to say goodbye.
Maybe.
You find a cat out. You find a cat out there, Ailey.
Awesome cat.
Crying. What is
Yeah.
it?
Can I hear what's going on through the door?
Oh, Ailey would totally be listening through.
Roll a perception check,
I'm
both of you.
trying.
Listening through Thoricus through the door.
And
We
Willie.
can both fit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you were being body blocked from the door before.
And I'm concentrating on body blocking.
All right, the Rikus
We
can
are
hear,
just-
but Ailey cannot. Ailey's just hearing whispers. The Rikus can
You
can
hear the sounds of Willie flexing on the other side
Yeah.
of the door.
Yeah.
He's probably still muttering about how Jamie's as bad as Oron needs to stop.
Yeah.
Well, then on the other side of the door, I'm just sort of tearing up, like right now,
Yeah.
hearing all this.
Well, for those in the room, I can see that Jamie. Well, Tanola grabs Jamie by the hand. It holds her very tightly, and they, do that fucking full-on fucking stare and cry at each other for a little bit, silently.
Ailey will be glad to be out of the room by now then.
Yeah. Okay.
Varys just bows his head and closes his eyes while that's happening.
What does
What?
Willie do?
Flexes some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I've taken back what residual magic I can, but I have spent thousands of years doing this, so it's gonna be at least a couple of days before you go to Nilla. I know, Jamie, I know. Those will have to be the last. Yes, Sam. Unfortunately, they will. You know, had you not spent all of your magic doing this, you could rule the continent by now. Yeah, I really could. I really could.
Or you could save the continent from what's coming.
Perhaps. And I don't know if I can deal with a god, but I guess we're gonna find out.
Well, we're sure as shit going to try.
For sure.
If not us, then who?
That's true. That is true. Well, thank you guys for being here.
No problem. That's what friends are for, right?
Aye. All right, you can let them back in.
Okay, brace yourself just in case.
All right. Willie opens the door.
Rikus, you were closest to the door because you were listening.
Sorry, I was coughing.
Yeah.
It's not COVID. I've been tested.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I, move out of the way, but I'm still kind of body blocking Ailey, all suspicious like. Stepping her
Ailey
out.
is probably distracted by something nearby anyway, like some decor or something.
By now, yeah.
Yeah, Hamon's really gotten
It's
into
not like
polishing the candlesticks beside you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's
dear.
so shiny.
so
How do you
dirty.
get it to do that?
Oh,
What
my
kind of
lord.
polish is that?
Well,
Indeed.
that was quick.
Does it work on scales?
So, friends, you spent a day in my kingdom. What else have you found besides this blob, this ooze?
It has actually been quite a long day for us, has it not?
It sure is.
this is the longest day
Yeah.
we have had.
Yeah, you guys fucking got up in the morning,
Several
We got
Talk-
up at the
just-
crack of dawn.
got out of the crocodile and just fucking talked
Yeah.
to people all day, and had 2 fights.
We did some fucking RP, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait,
Role
2
playing.
So, also,
Yeah, you had 2 fights today.
Oh,
You had a
okay.
fight with an
Yeah.
ooze, and then you fight with a
The demon.
demon.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
You can do that once
in
you
terms
get
of-
to level 6.
Yeah, just keep fighting all day.
For now.
Might be
to-
worth someone
to answer
telling.
her question,
Yes.
well, along with the ooze, there was quite a few very angry, surprisingly fast skeletons.
Yes,
More
I
creepy
apologize.
And they
that
were
there
all
was,
in the crypt. The Zultimal
Mm.
crypt. Yes.
Yeah, you might have heard some loud noises. That was probably me. Sorry.
Mm.
It tends to carry, especially in an enclosed space.
Yes. I don't think I did though.
Oh, that's
As
good. Well,
focusing
that's
on other
wonderful.
things.
Alongside the ooze, the dollop
Um,
thingy.
Yes, we also found some.
Then there was
uh, Carry on.
Oh, stuff.
please
We're
do
on.
talk.
Oh, you sure? Okay. We also found some items that, if you could look over them and let us know what they are, that would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, I suppose.
We also looked into you know what we talked about the cult of the Black Sun, and oh shit,
Yeah.
holy shit,
What?
I'm
fuck!
showing items.
Oh. Are you doing all of them at once?
Yes.
Damn.
So, you hand over the leathers, the necklace, and the boots that you found in the thing. I can't remember who had what, so you guys need to decide on who has the things.
I believe that I was holding the shoes and the necklace, and Ailey was holding onto the leathers.
Yeah.
Cool. So the leathers are the Zoltamol family leathers, which are branded with the same sort of pattern as Jamie and Tanella's magical tattoos. It is a +2 leather armor.
Oh shit.
So for your Is that right? I think it was studded actually. Yeah.
If it studded, then and it includes dex, yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be
So it's whoever's got studded leather armor is essentially just +2 to whatever your DC currently
pretty
is.
fucking good.
That's what
pretty
Ailey
cool.
wanted.
Well, I mean, it's not acid though.
It
No,
doesn't
but
have
she
any.
still wants it.
Yeah, it doesn't have any additional protections, but the armor itself is immune to being damaged or dirtied. That's why it was. That's why it did not
Wait,
get.
can she still cut wing holes in it then?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, then Ailey will take something else. She will hold on to the leathers until she can trade with someone for something.
Yeah. The necklace.
Or you could
Can
give it
she
to
wear
one
two
of us.
necklaces?
Not two magical ones. No, you would not be able to
Yeah,
use two magical
she's got an
necklaces.
amulet of deflection.
So this necklace contains so each of the gems at the end of its chains that's got on it. Each one has a charge of heal. Once it's out of stuff, you don't know if it's. It would need to be recharged in some manner. You don't know what that is. But each crystal has a charge of heal, which allows you to heal a creature for 70 hit points. It also ends blindness, deafness, and diseases. Doesn't affect constructs or undead.
Okay, so there's 3 charges in total of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
And
damn good for Willy.
could be pretty. It would heal almost not even close to his full hit points, but still
Close enough.
close enough. And the boots, the shoes that you wear, you've picked up.
Magic items, you say?
Oh,
Yes, they are called the boots of quickening. Jamie is
Who has the lowest AC at the moment?
Yeah. Jamie is not familiar with these boots, which is odd because they are found in her family crypt, which is where you found these leathers in the necklace. And neither is
And she didn't care that we robbed her graves?
they
Can
were
the booties fit?
still
boots
in
fit?
there, you know.
they were left behind. Nobody was.
Yeah,
nobody was
exactly.
using them. We can
She
put
could
them
have
to
literally
good
gone
use.
there at any time and picked them up.
We
So
killed her relatives in that crypt. Who killed
Well,
her
maybe,
relatives?
but either way,
Who
yeah,
needs
so
a crazy
so
uncle?
Jamie is not sure how the boots got there, though. She does not know of their nature. She's just unsure about them. But she does a quick identify on them and finds that they are the boots of quickening, and that you essentially have essentially have haste, which
yeah.
is so as a bonus
The question
action.
is that, would they fit Willy?
Yes, they're magical, so they would grow to your foot size.
Oh, they change things.
So as a bonus action, you will be able to use them, and then for an hour you will have double your movement speed and an extra attack.
Which sounds good for Willy.
Fucking cool.
And it can be activated once per
So
long
I
rest.
bonus attack every turn, or just for one turn when you click your heals?
Every turn.
You get it for an hour.
For an hour. Extra attack every hour.
Shit. That's OP as shit for Willy.
Mm.
So is someone else getting the
Wait.
necklace then and
So,
taking the
But-
boots?
so not only
But Jamie doesn't note that it is not. It is similar in the fact that she's only revealed partially what the nature of it is. Especially considering she has no idea how they ended up in her family crypt. She is not too sure about this, but
They might be cursed,
let's
right?
give another cursed item to a
So-
barbarian.
let's give them all the cast of it.
so
Fucking great.
So
Love it.
can I get this right? So not only do these boots double you up, but you also get to last a whole hour. That sure is boots of quickening.
Mhm.
You name these just for me, don't you?
No, this is actually It's actually a different reference, but you'll understand later.
Boots of edging.
Oh my god! Ah! Anyway, decide who
Oh,
has
God.
these things.
Well,
And
that's Ailey's
add them to
holding
your
the
thing.
leathers, so she'll ask who's got the lowest AC at the moment.
I imagine that's well. I mean, I don't think Willie can wear it. It's medium armor, isn't it?
Willie won't want to wear
Willie
them
can't
because he
wear
gets
armor,
bonuses for armor.
Willie doesn't wear armor.
Yeah, it messes up his bonuses.
My AC is 14.
So that's best for you, then I'd say. I've
Alright,
already got
so
AC of
Ailey
16. So do
Ailey
you.
will hand over, sadly, the leather armor to Thoricus.
And Varys has
Oh,
some
is
magical
yours
armor.
higher than mine?
I'm what?
No.
Ailey can't fit her
Can't be
wings out
damaged.
Ailey
Oh,
can't fit her
sorry, I
wings
wasn't
out
paying
those
attention.
ones.
But she hasn't told anyone about her wings yet. She's just like, oh, they don't fit properly.
Even though they're magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what
Oh,
she's
can't be dirtied either. Definitely not a Willy thing.
saying. Absolutely not.
You're rolling around in the mud and then get up and try to be like, look at me, I'm dirty again, and then it's just gone.
Sparkling
No.
clean. Just, it smells so clean.
It doesn't have that old corpse smell like my old armor.
Okay.
So what are we to do with these other things?
So necklace and
Well,
boots.
Don't everyone pipe up at once? Jesus.
Quickly before you do that, I'm going to try and sort this out on Thoricus' sheet. Thoricus, what do you want to do with your existing studded leather? Do you just want to dump it, or do you want to try and hold on to it and sell it or something?
I mean, I'd hold on to it, but does it? So I'm guessing it doesn't fit Pyro either.
No, so
So
Ailey,
same
so
as
it'll still fit. It will fit Ailey, but they would not be able to
Okay.
fly with it, which is why they're not willing.
Right. So they're not wanting it.
Because they can't get their wings out because they can't cut up holes in it because it can't be
That's
damaged.
your new stuff. But your old stuff is the same as what.
But my
Pyro
stuff
already has.
we could modify.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Pyro already has studded leather.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that one.
That's why we're both at 16 AC.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What,
No, I'm at
shouldn't you?
Studded leather
Oh, you're at
though.
15. Okay.
What, should I be at higher?
No, it's because you've got lower dexterity than Varys.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yup. Yeah,
So
when you're wearing
Thoricus,
like leather
yeah,
How
armor.
much
Thoricus
is
for
it?
sure is the lowest AC anyway.
Mhm.
It's dexterity of 2.
Thanks.
So,
It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
well, that's just how it is. You're not supposed to be in the fray anyway.
I know, but I'm a ranger. You'd think I'd be good at climbing trees and shit.
You would think that.
I got a tail for balance and everything.
So, are you just gonna dump those, the current leather armor you got, or you want to
Keep
hold on to
asking
it?
how much are they? What are they worth?
You don't know. You've never asked.
For fuck's sake. Can I at least roll for it?
What do you
For
mean?
the knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Roll a intelligence check.
No, these are my normal ones.
I think I've already failed it because I can't. There's no intelligence button. Do you want wisdom or?
No, just click on intelligence on the left hand side. Far left.
So the
The numbers
saving throw?
No.
No, far left.
Further left. The numbers down the left hand side.
You can click on the actual word intelligence and it should roll it for you.
Maybe. Yes.
I mean, you should.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I know.
That was me.
That's Eris.
I was just checking that it was actually working.
I mean, you rolled a... Oh my god, you rolled a 2. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ah. Glad that wasn't you doing that.
That's the lowest. That's the lowest that I
Oh.
could possibly roll without.
Yeah.
having to roll again.
Oh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's just stuff along the side.
6.
Oof.
Well,
I mean,
you...
you don't hear my comments about how I failed it anyway because I couldn't
Mm.
find the intelligence roll.
Yeah. You're... Let's roll to see how this plays out. Roll a d6 for me.
Me?
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
It's worth shitloads from what you know.
It's okay.
That's gonna be worth fucking... Yeah, hell yeah, you're gonna hold on to that. It's gonna be worth a lot to somebody.
I mean,
God
not
damn
wrong.
it, means it's worth shit all. God fucking damn it. Okay,
You don't know.
I'm rolling it round.
Cool. Alright, let me add in your new thing so it modifies this properly.
I really should be smarter as a scientist, but then I remembered that I was self-employed and just wandering around a forest calling myself a ranger, so...
That's so good.
That's
I
pretty
love it.
funny. Alright. Did that work? Yes, you now have an armor class of 16! Yeah!
Yeah!
Cool. Sweet. So, Thrakus is wearing the leathers.
Mm-hmm.
There's still the necklace and the boots.
Yep. I mean, I'm.
On the necklace or the boots? Ah, hey Foxy Witch, how you doing?
Um,
Sorry, we're discussing armor.
yeah, see, no, I love the idea of you having an extra attack and being able to move like 100 feet and around. But I don't like the idea of you having 2 cursed fucking items. I really don't.
I mean,
You don't know it's cursed.
Generally, cursed.
We know that there is something that Jamie wasn't able to pull out of it, and that's a big alarm bell for me.
I mean, maybe you'll just never be able to remove.
TPK.
But also, are you allowed to wear shoes?
Yeah, they don't count as
Yeah.
armor.
Does it count as armor?
No,
It's not technically armor.
it's
No.
not technically armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
naked. I'm wearing like clothes, well, like
Cloth.
tights and stuff.
You are wearing
you wear a
a
loincloth.
That is true.
I kind of figured it didn't really count as
It's
clothing.
It's not plural.
Mm.
It's kind of
singular
sentient
cloth.
at this point.
It's seen some shit, literally and figuratively.
It has some shit.
If you want to take the boots, then go ahead.
Give me the booties.
Alright, I guess you
I
get
just
the
imagined
necklace
them as like
then.
Ugg boots.
Alright.
Okay. Alright.
Give me the booties. The cursed booties.
I really don't want him to be my enemy.
Mm.
Ooh, me?
Jesus Christ. Got this
Good
fucking
thing,
ridiculously
Ailey didn't really
overpowered
enter the room.
barbarian.
Yeah, we do want to do another jackpot stream soon.
I can't. What?
So-
Sorry, I couldn't hear that power you were talking about. What Kelly was saying.
So,
What's happening?
Willie's got the boots of quickening, yes?
Unfortunately.
Cool.
Yes. Fortunately.
And I've just
No.
managed to score a really goth version of like my girlfriend's sweater.
Yep. I guess you have. Oh my lord.
That's
What's up?
fantastic.
Oh, you know, one of her relatives just rotted in this. Isn't it great?
And it is because it can't be dirtied, so
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's always
It
clean.
doesn't have all dead relatives stank on it. It's perfect.
Yeah, no corpse stench. What's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just so
We're not
Tarakas
cross
now just constantly smells like fresh leather. That's amazing.
Well,
Mm.
not
Oh, I'm
me, but
jealous.
my armor.
Well, the general area around you would probably smell.
Smells like a
of
new
vintage.
car. It's weird. You never
I
smelled a car
mean,
before.
my armpits will still
What?
smell. You-
What's a car?
Why? You want to sniff? You want to sniff, halfling?
I cannot reach your armpits. What are you talking about?
It's
That's
been
true.
a long day. Would you like
Anyway,
to
who wants the
Nah.
necklace?
I mean, Ailey can't, and everyone else got something, so I assumed it's me.
Cool. There you go.
Wait a minute, I've already got the amulet of shield on.
I do.
Oh, that's why we wanted to give the necklace to Willie, because it
I
would
don't want to
heal-
give him the necklace. He's already got the boots and the fucking cursed Biden. No, he doesn't need more shit to fuck up with. He could
He's-
heal
he's-
himself.
he's
He
ridiculously
could heal
overpowered.
himself 3 times.
And the
with
necklace-
that.
Give it to Thrykus, because Thrykus is the closest we have to a healer anyway.
That's fair.
But I'm not
mean,
always
this-
within 30 feet of you guys. Because that's the big thing.
You're normally
heal
within
any of
30
us
feet of me!
Within 30 feet.
Because me and you are normally at the back.
Hold on.
Mm,
What is the
I don't-
range on heal?
Did it specify?
true. Didn't it say 30 feet? I already closed it.
I can't remember.
Let me look. Spells.
Ultimate family necklace.
It doesn't have a range on it.
It
I'm
just
checking.
just
Oh, you
is-
could see within range. I assumed 30 feet as soon as I read that. My brain filed it as 30 feet. Okay, so long as I can
No,
see
it
you
is
guys.
60 feet.
nice.
There you go.
Yeah, that's much
I
easier
will
then.
put that in
We're
there.
normally all within that kind of... Not always,
It's
but
because I
in
just
general.
copied the spell description of heal rather than putting it in the range.
Yeah, you did.
Well, it's
I mean,
it's not. It's unfortunately not easy to just cut things into custom fucking things on this. It's
No,
really
I know,
annoying.
it's
Fucking
okay.
copy and paste things. I just don't have
You
to
did
type
great
it
work,
out.
Skelly. Great work. You're just gonna slowly put implements on the barbarian to actually have
Apparently,
freak out and kill us all.
I mean, I leave it up to you guys. So
How am I meant to argue with him? He's like twice my size
Not just
and then
barbarian,
4 times my
look
size
out,
across.
I was gonna say it's more than twice your size, halfling.
I look, he's like 6 foot.
Well,
6 foot
let's
tall.
be honest here though. How shiny is this amulet? Because Ailey would not give this shit up.
No,
This necklace.
Ailey's already got
Especially
a
with the,
magical
the
item.
perceived unfairness.
So
But
it
we
is.
can't
So it is a
take this
pretty
one?
gaudy silver necklace with purple gems inset into 3 long chains that come off of it. You know, one goes pretty deep in the cleavage. So
Yeah, I would be caught dead wearing this. Would actually throw death saves instead of wearing
well,
this.
luckily it's doesn't require attunement actually, so you could probably just hold it in your hand, use it as like a bracelet or something if you really want to.
Stick it in your
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah, so we get 3 uses.
People will
of
think
heal.
I'm girly. No.
Just
I
you could
don't
stick it in your
think
pocket,
You
anybody
and
know
then
in the
when you
femininity.
Nobody
want to
in the
use
world-
it, just pull it out of your pocket.
Nobody in the world has ever mistaken you for being girly.
Oh, fuck. I can
Yeah, I
tell
think
you some
that-
things.
Since I have met you, nobody that we have both met. There we go.
What about Jamie?
Yeah, being that this actually belongs to Jamie.
I mean, technically it does, but I don't want it.
Just saying, it's kind of weird that we're just like squabbling over our family jewels.
just
Oh.
this is not a weird thing for you to be doing at all, Therikus. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint, wink, wink. Yes.
If there is
Well,
anybody,
think of it this way: it is Jamie giving us the ability to stop being dead 3
And
times.
he's not around.
Yeah.
yes, especially considering I imagine that you'll want to be leaving this place soon, and I will not be gone with you.
Well, I mean, I am unsure of what is the plan, but I
Well,
think we need to get back to
if you want
the.
to continue tracking down the cult of the Black Sun God, then you'll probably want to head out east again, as that is where I
does
exiled them.
soul reaping work?
Sorry,
fuck.
what?
Soul reaping.
Oh, that was the other thing about today.
Soul reaping for that cult. So how does that work? How do we
I
stop them soul reaping? How do I soul reap?
I
What is
don't know what that means.
Have you ever had like this thing where a word is said so many times that it begins to lose meaning?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not experiencing that. It's still freaking me out that she's saying soul reaping.
Yes. That is weird.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's how he gets his power.
Well,
The
I
goat?
don't know exactly how it would work. But as we've seen, it doesn't
Oh shit.
seem to require anything for you to go to the plane that he is on. Like, it's not like you were hit by a particular cursed blade or something. And Rillen was killed by one of those
A robot.
automatons, so
Yes. Speaking of which, we need to track him down. Shoot him in the face.
yes, I guess so.
No.
Oh, really?
Oh, you
yeah.
mean
Oh.
Rillen?
Yes, Rillen. I'm
I was
going to
thinking
shoot
of
him in the
our
face.
automaton.
He might know something though.
Jesus.
I don't care what he knows. What he knows will be splattered across the ground, and nobody should have that knowledge.
Yeah. We'll splatter his nose across his face.
Yeah. Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What if he knows where the
Stump
black
little
god
bit.
is and how to kill him?
I am taking this betrayal more personally than maybe I should have, but I'm fine with that.
Fair enough.
Let me talk to him first, then you can splatter him everywhere.
We'll see.
Can Ailey roll a persuasion against her?
Hey,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
roll-
not till later.
roll a nat 20 and you might convince him.
Not really in this circumstance, I'm afraid.
Nah, not generally
Not
how it
an
works.
NPC moment.
Yeah.
Let's see when we actually meet up with him.
You have until we get within 200 feet of him, because that's where I can start shooting him from.
Could I attach the jewels around Codswallop's collar? Could he use them
He couldn't use them.
on command?
No. He really
Oh, could she
I like-
use it
I like that as an
from
idea.
him?
No, you would need to be holding on to them.
So if he's next to me,
If you
So
want to
we
be
can't-
reaching down and like choking him to use them, sure. If that's what you really
I would
want.
be choking him.
You would
You
have
pull
to
them up
you
and
have to
aim
pull
them.
them up and aim them and use them appropriately. So
Uh,
you have to like
'Cause
pull
the
them
other
off him
thing
all the
is,
time.
we could put them on him and you just send him to whoever needs to heal.
I mean,
It doesn't require
It's
attunement.
ranged healing.
So
It's also ranged
It
healing.
is a range
so...
healing. It's 60 feet. So
That's...
Mhm.
But it also means that, you know, if you're down, then one of us...
I mean, it doesn't require attunement, so why
Yeah.
can't Ailey have it?
Maybe could have it
Yeah.
if they want. It's just they wouldn't be able to wear it around their neck.
Yeah, you don't have to wear it. No one wants to wear it.
No one...
I mean, I am fine with wearing it, so it doesn't bother me.
You can wear it.
Oh, I'll wear it then, sure.
The
Alright,
tiny
there you
fan
go.
art.
Hey, just to remember, one of them goes pretty deep in the cleavage. Which I
Wouldn't
probably...
it, like, go down to, like, the snail trail on Varys?
It'd be like navel level.
Yeah.
Probably. Something like that.
It's not.
How
Yeah.
long
It
is
would.
it?
It would. It would. It would definitely be past his chest. Like it would be
It'd be
like
belly button.
right over the diaphragm.
That's good. I mean, I wear a coat anyway.
Yeah.
So inside that.
near the liver.
Yeah, exactly where you want your healing crystals.
Mhm.
There is a very specific reason that it sits that
Mm.
low.
Mm. Mm.
Detox.
Dear.
Right. Okay, now what are we doing?
Well, it's pretty late now.
Sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I need a long rest.
Yeah.
Get some health points.
Willie needs some help.
I'm also just wondering if you jerry-rigged it as a belt, would it truly actually be protecting the things you most wanted to protect?
Oh my god.
I mean, probably. Yeah. That could work.
Kidneys and other things.
Oh, yeah,
Mm,
of course.
Totally.
Kidneys and dangly bits, yep.
Yep.
Kidneys and
Kidneys
Go
and
now.
liver. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an evening. Let's say we get Haman to bring in some drinks, and then we just go the fuck to sleep.
Sounds thrilling.
All right, Haman, dinner and drinks. Let's go. You got it, mistress. Bam.
Yeah.
Disappears, reappears. It's got food and a nice big bottle of wine.
Oh.
A few glasses.
Come on, you're so cool.
Mhm.
You might need more.
Yes, there's plenty. I've only got 2 hands.
Okay.
All right, and you spend
You mean you could have more?
more than 2 hands. Yeah, I mean,
Phrasing.
I suppose.
Just
Anyway.
the way that was said kind of implied.
I mean, there are creatures that do have more than 2 hands.
Yeah, but necromancer magic frickin' other people's hands onto you though?
I mean,
But does he have necromancer magic?
Presumably you'd want the arms.
No, just a hand attached at the
I'm-
wrist to your sternum.
I'm-
That's great.
I think I'm okay with
Yes.
2
Yeah.
hands. I'm okay with 2
Extra-
hands. Thanks.
Extra handsy.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'll
I mean,
be-
it wasn't an offer. I'm just curious.
Anyway.
I think this could happen.
after a few trips, Amon brings some more drinks, and you guys have a little bit of a nightcap and some snacks.
Sneaky.
Snacks.
Is it pizza? What kind of snacks?
Sure.
Cheese and jerky?
What time is it about
Jerky's for
getting to
travelers.
here?
It is very past sundown. By the time you got back to the house and done all the stuff, sun had set, and then you started getting drunk. So it is well into the night.
Is this? Are we still in the sister's room? Is she getting drunk with us?
Yeah, she is.
Cool.
Because at some point, Ailey will inappropriately
No.
pat Jamie on the shoulder, being like, "You did the right thing."
No.
Yeah, she silently nods at you.
And then I will fight the urge.
You don't want to be an
I will fight the urge not
Oron,
to snap
and
the
then
finger
walks
to
off.
touching her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, she'll be like, "You don't want to be an Oron," and walks off.
I don't know. She keeps saying this word, but she will not explain what that means.
Anyway, you all
Dragons.
I know.
you all get a little bit
Just all of
tipsy.
them.
Even Willie manages to some pretty strong wine. And then you fumble your way back to your rooms and sleep it off. Wake up.
Would be
Nice.
surprised. Ailey would. How drunk are they? Like, how much did they drink?
Fairly drunk.
Ailey would probably attempt to fly down the corridor back to her room.
Oh.
Probably wouldn't go.
Okay.
dang.
All right.
That is what she would probably try to do if she's drunk and got new wings.
roll a dexterity check
Are
for me.
we all there?
Dexterity.
Yeah. And yeah, you're all there.
Oh,
Oh.
depends on where everyone's fucking rooms are. I
We're
guess.
all in.
Well, so you
we're
guys
all in
are
the
so
hallway.
yeah, you're a hallway and a turn away from where your rooms were. So it is like a quick hallway flight.
So wait, straight up dexterity or my normal dexterity?
Just straight dexterity.
Ah.
Not
That's
save.
dexterity save. Hang on. Dexterity.
Hey.
That was the same roll.
It was. Yeah. Yeah.
Successful flight to the room.
Yep.
Like a weird like glide.
So you like sort of like
Tumbling into.
your wings sort of just like right out, and then you just give a nice leap off the ground, and
I'm
almost-
presuming it's like a normal
almost
man
hit your
who's
head.
Really tall.
it's got a tall thing. So you almost hit your head on a chandelier though. There is still like stuff coming off the ceiling, and then just nicely glide right to the end of the hallway. And the
was
several
taking so long.
several drunk people around you just sort of like, what the fuck?
Hey, target practice. Pulls out his gun.
Oh. Can I attempt to throw another piece of jerky?
Sure.
Fucking A. Fuck, what am I rolling? for
Just a
this?
straight D20. I think I was adding 4. So 18. Yeah, that'll hit. So as you're at mid glide, piece of jerky just slaps you in the face again.
And I
These
just
damn
cackle it.
bees. Slaps.
I presume the Codswallop has been like tidying up my jerky this whole time.
Every time it's fallen on the ground, he is present to
Slap.
clean up. That's gone. That's his jerky now. Right.
Jerky.
You slowly make
There
your
was
way.
no jerky.
Make your way back to your rooms and sleep it off.
So just to confirm, do I have the necklace now?
Yes, you have the
Yes.
necklace now, so you can add that to your sheet.
Sweet.
Willie, you're here in the game, so you can reset your hit points. So I need to do that for you. Everybody else can do what they need to do for their
Ding.
hit points and
need
hit
to do-
dice.
Nada.
I need to put my health back.
How did you
Otherwise,
get hit?
yep, Ailey will be attempting. She was probably stolen a polishing rag.
Just to
I know,
polish some
Fucking,
I love
what's
things.
the name?
I love the
Come
idea
on.
that you want to steal it when you could just ask and you would probably be given it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if she asked or just took it or
Very
what,
young
but
man.
she'll be trying to.
Are you trying to take it off him on? Is that what you were trying to do?
Well, she would have either taken it off him earlier, or she would have because she'll
So
want to
you
polish her
talking,
scales
like-
with the polishing rag
Right. Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
from when she was asking earlier.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Eh,
I assume that you would have tried to nab it as he was delivering alcohol.
no, because it'll be when she's.
Oh
drunk
my
that
God.
would have decided.
Yep.
That's when she should do it.
Yeah, so he would have been coming in and out with more alcohol and food and stuff. So in the middle of that,
Once she got
you just
drunk,
like
she'll be like,
as he just sort
Oh,
of as he was coming by you too close, you just shoop, and you got it. So here you go. You've got a
Like-
cleaning rag.
like-
Good job. You wasted a crit.
Like-
A sleight of
like a
hand
very,
on a fucking.
like a very miniature version of pulling the tablecloth out from underneath the big tower of champagne floats. That level of sleight of hand.
Yeah, exactly. No one even noticed that it was never. He didn't even have it on him. He doesn't know where it went. There you go.
Well, he's gonna find it somewhere random and in a questionable state.
Yeah. A little bit
Once she
singed.
tries to polish her scales with it. And we'll
Little-
probably discover that
your
it doesn't
scales are
work
tearing
for
up.
polishing scales.
No, especially not red dragon scales. As opposed to your brothers, which get fucking bronze. And actually shiny.
No, hers a copper, his a red.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. So no, you're right. No. Then yeah, they would get a little shiny.
Yeah.
Not bronze. Copper. Yeah, they would, but copper is still, it's got that. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, they get it. They with this particular
looks
cloth that he's using. This
Oh.
copper would get you'd actually get it pretty shiny. Unusually, you're not sure how exactly that happened.
Probably with the polish left on it.
Probably. Probably from the fact that it is.
Good for them.
Oh
Only
dear.
one way to find out.
Mhm.
Keep fucking doing it.
So next township, we're gonna buy some metal polish.
Yes.
They're not okay.
Alien
They're not
will
metal
probably
though. They are not actually made of metal. They are still like a type of
No.
of scale, but it is like it's
You can polish many things with metal
Yeah.
polish. You'd have to get a really soft one if it was actually copper, but it's not. It's really hard dragon scales, so you can pretty much get
They're just
great
copper
you need.
colored.
Industrial.
industrial polish. Anyway. You wake up in the morning and all of you feel great. Like no hangover whatsoever. You just feel amazing.
That's questionable. Why is that? I mean, it's kind of normal for Ailey, but for everyone else.
Oh god, are we
Why do
giving
I-
our hangovers to Jamie?
I'm fine with
No.
this. I don't see how that could be the case, but sure, yeah. Why not? Magic's fucking weird.
Her magic controls this whole land and shit. She like reviving our hangover state. Oh.
Could be.
She's got excess magic now that she's not using it on other stuff.
No, she will have as a
Not
return.
fucking, not fucking
Skelly just like maybe
supercharging.
when before he was like, what? No.
Not fucking supercharging his sister. Anyway, so come out of your rooms feeling absolutely amazing for the absolute state of the dawn that's coming into your rooms. You're not sure how you managed to only get like a few hours of sleep and avoid a hangover and feel this refreshed. It's crazy.
Is it looking foggy out there?
Not currently, not from the windows that you've got. But you do remember that it took a little bit from the sunrise for it to get really bad.
If that's the case, I would like to do something before the fog starts rolling in.
Okay.
I want to go to that temple.
And go back to the temple.
Yeah.
All right.
The talk last
Ellie
night
will go
probably would have
with-
got him in a contemplative mood.
Sweet. What is everyone?
Sure.
If you're
Yeah.
telling everyone that's where you're going, Ailey would probably go too, because she liked that old lady.
Sure.
Okay. Well, for
He's probably just
roleplay's
going, honestly.
for roleplay's sake, you guys all come down the stairs, and the usual feast of breakfast has been laid out for you. With Jamie has arrived and is already partaking in some of the breakfast foods. And you Varys start to leave essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine that
Going to
Ailey-
the temple. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, Ailey will grab like a whole wheel of cheese and be like, I'm coming too.
You don't need the whole cheese. Put it down.
I gotta take something to eat on the road.
just
The road is like a 5-minute, 10-minute walk at maximum. You eat an entire
just
plate
grab
of
here,
cheese?
just grab a bread and put some bacon and stuff in it. Take that. Jeez.
Not bacon.
Hey, flying takes a lot of calories. Let her have the cheese.
Okay.
Besides,
Just
I
don't
don't know
waste
how
the
much Willie's
cheese.
gonna eat. There might not be anything when I come back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Hamon, I can get
orange
Hamon to
vegetables.
make you something when you get back.
Okay. She cuts the wheel of cheese in half and just takes half.
Okay. I agree to disagree.
Is Ailey using the dagger of Skyrim to
Yep.
cut it in
Yep.
half?
Of course she is.
This amazing magical item is
Yeah.
relegated to like a cheese knife.
Yep. That checks
I'm
out.
peeling apples to eating cheese.
as she's walking to the temple, she's slicing smaller pieces off of this big wheel with that dagger in her hand, and then using the tip of it to poke it as a fork and put it in her mouth as well.
And should probably use the dagger as a toothpick
Yeah.
while she's at it.
Yep. Really do some damage to yourself eventually.
It's like, you'll be very careful. You might end up unattuning from your face. You slip with that knife.
You might end up undragoning yourself. Anyway,
Oh my god!
Or removing the human side, you don't know.
No, it took
Become
a it took
an
a
angry human-sized dragon.
it took a
Wait.
it took a machine
Pyro, have you
and
seen?
sacrifices for people to actually change their nature, so you'll be okay.
Pyro, have you seen Centaur World though?
No, I still haven't.
Well,
Okay. Because damn, there's some
Yep.
foreshadowing there.
yeah, you don't want to get split in half. Anyway, you guys, those leaving, make their way over back to the temple of dead gods. What's the plan?
Knocking on the door.
Yes, come in.
Just us. I have come to make an offering.
Oh. Well, we don't really do offerings, but sure.
You are the only place for like hundreds of kilometers around where anything even close to a god's temple is.
Yes, that is true. But we don't really. Well, I haven't really had any. Yeah, all these gods are dead, so we don't usually need to leave anything for them. But if that's
I don't think the dragon one's dead.
You mean the what? The one with the broken horns?
No, that's the bad guy.
she means the shiny diamond encrusted silver one. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure
He
pretty
just
sure
doesn't live here.
Jensen is dead. He doesn't. What do you mean he doesn't live here?
He just lives somewhere else, that's all.
Sometimes my friend says things, and it's probably best just to ignore them.
Okay.
Hmm.
I see.
And I pull out the 72 gold that Rillen gave us when he fucking abandoned us.
Oh,
Left it on the table. I still got it. Still got it. I even separated it out in my inventory so it was separate from my gold. And I placed the pouch, 72 gold, in front of the Jensen offering. I don't know
The diamond
a
dragon.
plate or anything. Yes.
Yeah, there's no offering plates or anything in front of any of the things, so you just sort of place it in front. Well, thank you kindly.
No problems. I mean, use it to buy goods or whatever when we're gone. Just don't do it before we leave.
Oh, of course, no. Yes, I may not have received many offerings while we've been around, but I do know how to handle them.
Wonderful. The
Dragons like shining things.
They sure do.
Gold is reasonably shiny. He was a
Ailey will
friend.
just produce a generic, like, weird but cool looking rock and be like, and here's my offering.
Place it in front of the dragon as well.
Yeah.
Alright, both
Varys'
of
eye
you-
kind of twitches a little bit.
Both of you roll religion checks for me.
God. Fuck. I went with insight instead of religion. I did my last thing. Oops.
Yeah, we both did pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Considering it's a modifier of +1.
Yeah. Ailey's is 0.
Yeah.
No modifier on that. But I know my dragons, alright?
You both notice a cool wind blow in from the open door. That sort of flows over you. It's not it's not bracing or anything. It's just, you know, you feel something something different about the air as it flows in over you.
Ailey would think of it as like the acknowledgement of the strong wings of a dragon.
Maybe.
That's what they have told is what they'd feel and that kind of thing. Depending on the kind of dragon.
Who knows? Who knows? Not you.
Yeah.
You are not nearly proficient enough in religion to know what the hell this god is trying to tell you. If they're trying to say anything at all.
An ill wind is blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And that was about all I had to do.
Right.
Just the last night talking about him and realizing that Varys kind of does and kind of doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
Ailey will like awkwardly attempt to comfort Varys in the same way as she tried to with Jaime last night, but him being shorter would just kind of like pat him on the head.
That is very demeaning when you do that.
I'm comforting you.
I know that you're attempting to, yes. That is why I'm letting you know that if you were to do this to any other halfling, it is quite likely that they would stab you in the shin.
No, they can try.
They can quite often succeed, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got extra protection there these days.
You've got shin guards?
Yeah.
You're purposefully going around antagonizing short people?
No,
Okay,
just that they just exist.
okay. Fair enough. Who am I to question it?
Oh my god. Right. Okay. You make your way back to the mansion. Not a sign of fog at all in the distance at all. Clear skies. Well, no, it is a cloudy day, but
No, as long as there's no fog,
Yeah, no
I'm
fog.
probably going to go and find oh god, I wrote down his name. Don't
Wrote
tell
down his
me.
name?
I wrote down his name. Elephon. I'm gonna go find him and show him what this fucking gun can do when I pack it full of spice and fire it at the.
Doesn't he
Alright.
live in Jamie's house?
he does. He lives in the
Yes. So we're heading back.
Sweet. Alright. Get back to the mansion. Open the door. Get inside. Look over to the
Walk the dinosaur?
Yeah. I wasn't gonna do it. Anyway, you look at the breakfast table, and Willie has indeed eaten most of the food. But everyone is sitting there otherwise content, patting their bellies. So, how'd it go?
I left an offering of the gold that Rillen left with us when he abandoned us and joined this dark god. I gave it to the Diamond Dragon in hopes that perhaps his soul can be spared.
Huh.
And I gave them a really cool rock.
There was also a really cool rock given to the dragon for no particular reason along the lines of what I did.
Hmm.
I
Just for the
like
sake of it.
cool rocks.
Okie dokie.
That checks out.
Hmm.
Oh,
Fun times.
So how went
Dizzy.
how went the breakfast?
Oh, you know. Yes. It's a lot. It's a lot of food.
Hmm.
But
Oh god.
it's good.
I might have to disappear. Dizzy and Sid just walked into the bedroom.
Okay.
And I'm
Um,
pretty sure Beckett's in there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Oof.
yeah.
Well-
Um,
I'm just gonna go check on that. Hang on.
Jamie, question.
Mm.
What do you remember of a man named Oladan?
I know he lived here. He was the crypt keeper. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cemetery man. What's the word? Undertaker. That's the word. And I think he was one of the
Wow, that's a lot of different jobs.
I
Mm.
mean, did everything for the cemetery essentially. But he kind of didn't have any jobs after I brought him back to life. So it's that. Yes. I think he was one of the cult that I had to banish. That's all that I
Yes.
remember.
We went to his house. We found a few things, and we believe that he packed up in a hurry and maybe headed for the Eastern Kingdoms.
Yes, I imagine he would have once I had told him to get the fuck out of here. Which is interesting though.
also-
There's no. I haven't
Yeah.
heard of any elves other than myself ever really traveling over there. So, well, and Elephant many years before.
Yes, he mentioned that the the magical metal there it did not have charge when he was there. It was inert. He said.
Interesting. I wonder
Yeah.
what has charged it. But yes, it's interesting that I had banished them that way, and there's not really anywhere that else they could have gone. But yeah, there's no mention of elves over that way.
I mean, your people have a magic to them, do they not? Would it be difficult for them to disguise themselves?
No, I suppose it wouldn't be, but I don't know why they would do that. It's not like they don't like elves over there. You know, they were perfectly well. I say they were perfectly kind to me. They were. Many of them were kind to different people of different natures. That's sort of the territory they have when it comes to also being with, dwarves and halflings and humans all together. But it was my king. It was our country that they had a problem with, not us specifically. So I don't see why they would need to hide themselves. At least not initially. Perhaps once the war once the war had started and finished, they probably did hide during that period. But by now they surely would have come out of hiding to. Well, now especially as more magic has been coming to their land and religion, they could easily take up their take up their cult over there without much meddling.
Yes, that is my worry.
Yes.
But
Now,
hopefully we find it soon.
now knowing what they're capable of, what god that they serve, it's very disconcerting.
Yes. We did explain to Jamie the full, demon coming out of the obelisk thing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Good. Just making sure. Do you happen to know where I could get some more spice?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, it's mined here as well, but it's usually pretty expensive.
I mean, I don't mind paying for some. It's
Yeah,
just
not in my kingdom. I don't have anyone who sells it or mines it here. But once you head back out, you could probably pick it up in any of the cities on your way through.
That is fair. Yes, that was something that I discovered I had created some not too long ago bullets made with spice, and
Oh.
in fighting under the crypt with a small pocket of spice inside it, the propulsion and the impact gives enough
It would activate the
energy.
spice, yes.
Yes, and
Interesting.
it is seemingly random from what I've been able to tell, which is, to be fair, not a lot. But yes, I've used it a few times, and
Well,
it
I
is
would be
certainly
very
helpful.
interested in seeing such a thing in action.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Vampire Logan, welcome back.
I was talking to Elephon, believe it, earlier today, yesterday. It had been a long day. I told him about it, and he also wished to see it in action.
Well, I have
Hamon said that he would be able to set up targets for us to use.
yes, we have a sort of archery range out the back that I can get some targets set up.
I do apologize in advance if I break anything.
Not to worry, we've got plenty of time to repair any damage you do.
Wonderful. I'll go find Elephon and tell him the good news that it's not a foggy day, so we can watch some bullets exploding.
Cool.
Of course.
Oh,
Not
you run up
exploding.
to the tower, knock on his door. Oh, yes, it is a nice day out. Well, let's
Absolutely.
do it. I would be very interested to see this. Let's go.
So am I.
Ailey's coming to watch too.
Right,
Who knows what the fuck is going to happen?
Everyone's going out onto the old out the back. So there's a few gardens and stuff set up. There's like a not particularly well kept hedge maze out the back. A glass
Ailey will
house.
have a lot of fun in that.
It does not reach above your head, so you can see over it very clearly. Yeah. Anyway, and on
You
the
should probably duck down and try to.
all right,
is
well,
the
I will
hedge
make
maze
this fun.
have fun with
is
that.
the hedge maze dedicated to a Mr. Jack Torrance?
It is not.
Oh,
then on the right there is there's a large glass house, which seems like plants have been growing all up inside the glass around it. So it's probably not being utilized properly at the moment. And on the far left there is sort of a court of cut grass that stretches out for a while, and there does appear to be some targets set up at the far end. that currently don't have markers on them, so they're like the
Oh, yeah.
just the thing that they would sit on. And Jamie gets him on to get some targets out, and magically they just appear there.
Oh shit.
Oh.
There you go.
Cool. Alright.
All right, let's get this party started.
Yeah.
All right.
18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Roll a d20.
5.
5. All right. So, crack a shot. It very clearly hits the target, and you don't really see any change other than there's just there's a hole in it from the distance that you're at. But Hamon appears beside it, grabs it, and then appears beside you and lays it down on the ground. And you can very clearly see that where the bullet has impacted, there's a hole that's way larger than what would have come from your bullet. That is singed around the edges, like it is burned by acid.
Amazing.
Shall I put it back for another go, sir?
Absolutely.
He's gone. Target's back. Oh, that'll definitely.
I would hope that would hit
Yep.
the target.
Alright, roll another d20.
10.
10.
Why does sometimes
Alright.
it come through? Sometimes it don't.
When you take the shot, as the bullet flies out of the barrel, lightning arcs across with it and keeps arcing between your gun and where the bullet impacts a few times until it dissipates.
That's so cool. Look at
Ailey
this.
slightly gulf claps, not knowing what's going on.
Both Elefana and Jamie are just like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is why I need some more spice. And I need somebody to help me with the spice and the making of the bullets, because I believe that I lucked out.
Thank you for the follow.
I see.
46.
Perhaps, yes, perhaps you could have someone with more magical experience. Maybe refine this a little bit and get you a a less random experience. But of course, the nature of spice is nature of spice in this manner will always be a little bit random. But
The randomness is not the problem. I think I got lucky in that I was able to concoct the design properly first time without creating, a bad bullet that
Destroyed the world.
breaks in the chamber and blows up my gun, my hand, and my face. That sort of thing.
I see.
I am not a very magically inclined individual.
Fair enough.
But you know what
Well,
I am inclined to do?
Fire it again.
Yep.
Yay! Ailey claps again.
Yep. All right. Another 20. What have we got?
15.
13? 13. All right. Again, it seems like nothing additional is out of the ordinary. Amon appears beside it, grabs it, appears beside you again, puts it down. You can see around where the bullet hole formed, there's tiny ice crystals creeping up around it.
Oh my god. This is so cool. All right.
Okay, how do we make
You
them
haven't even
fire or
you haven't
something
even
to
hit the
help
really
the
cool
candles?
ones.
I know. But I want to keep it. That's I've already used up. I don't have 112 of those. Thanks. Jesus. I have 11 left. So I'm gonna hang on to those. And just hope.
Man.
Hmm?
Man, there's some really cool ones on this table. I'm really sad you didn't
I
hit
was
it
gonna
either.
say, do
Oh,
you
but
ever roll 100
I'll give
for
it.
what's gonna
I'll give it
happen?
one
or-
more, so I have an even 10.
Okay, alright.
So we have one more opportunity. It's a 13. Surely that still hits the target.
Yeah, it still hits the target. It's the target. It's literally standing there wanting to be two.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
Yeah.
Cool. This is a good one. Alright. So the bullet hits the target, and the target seems to flick around wildly, like it's moving on the spot, like flickering. You'd have a very hard time hitting it now. In fact, you would have to fire at disadvantage to hit the target.
Ah, I see. Wonderful. Okay. Yes, I would like
Oh,
to make more
okay.
of these.
Very interesting. That
It,
one
yes.
probably not the best, but definitely interesting.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, I think that's everything. For now, at least.
So no more shooting things.
No, I'm not going to use up all of my bullets on this.
Fair enough.
I only have 10 spicy bullets left.
Gonna have to make
Need
some
to
more
make them
spicy
last.
bullets.
Spicy.
Yep. That's the hope. Get my hands on some more spice. Hopefully, seeing as we got a massive, like, half a cart load and told our pal Igor about it, he can source us some of that.
There, you do
I
have
mean,
you have a bunch lying around somewhere.
Oh, I remember where it was. It's on the way down to that train station.
Mm-hmm, sure
we
is.
left it. Did we leave it in the actual train car?
I think you did. Yeah, over in Copper Night, you left it in the train cart.
Wonderful.
Ailey has a bottle of it though. You might be able to bribe her.
Mm.
I possibly could, yes. I'll keep that in mind.
Because she used one of her brewing bottles to fill with spice that
That's
she's carrying
right.
around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
She's used like a sprinkling of it to see if it made a difference when breathing on the god dude, not god dude, king dude.
Oh, right, yes, too. Yeah, you're right. Well, very exciting. Definitely something to start your morning with. Loud noises.
Yes.
Yes, well, I'd be very interested in seeing what you managed to come up with once you've perfected the recipe. But yes, I guess I kind of already understood acids, spices, nature in this aspect, but it was certainly entertainment.
Watching it happen is always fun, though.
Mm. Exploding things is extremely fun.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's a good time. Hey, Ailey,
Yeah.
do you happen to know where we can get some spice?
Maybe.
Alright, what do I have
And
to
it's
give
for
you?
me.
What do you want?
What do you have?
Very little.
Shiny?
The only shiny... I gave all of my shiny shit to bring you back from the dead.
That guy was gonna bring me back anyway.
Yes, but I am your friend and I sacrificed all of the shiny objects I had to bring you back.
I'm sorry it took you hours.
No, it was like less than a minute here.
No, I was gone for hours. I gave up waiting.
I look around the others. Is Ailey like mad? Like we were, it was like 20 seconds before we
It
brought
was,
them back.
it was only a few seconds.
Was it? Yeah. I mean, was it like that weird realm we walked into through the painting where time was different?
Probably.
Oh.
You
Okay.
took hours
that
and
would
it
make
was
sense.
boring and I couldn't move. And that guy
Well,
kept talking to me and wouldn't go away.
It's not your fault
He
for
literally
high
left you
maintenance and
alone.
isn't coming
He,
back.
he literally left you alone for majority of it. Like,
This is Ailey's retelling of the story.
yes, all right.
I have a flask of poison if you would like that.
No, you'd have to give me something good at some point. She'll
Fine.
hand it over.
Yes. Hey, Elephant, can you help me make some more bullets, please?
Oh, so she's already got a bottle of poison.
Yeah, she does, because you guys picked it up from the assassins.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's right,
all right.
she's got a potion of gas form.
Yes.
Yes. All right, well, come up to my laboratory. We'll see what we can do.
Wonderful.
Up to the lab. See what's on the slab.
Yeah, it's not a man. I can tell you that much.
Ah.
Well, it would be an elf if it was anything, but anyway, go back up to his laboratory, and well, roll your Tinker's check.
I'm gonna have to just sacrifice some of my regular rounds. I don't have that many casings.
Okay, so you're gonna take them apart.
Sort of gut them to make some new ones.
All right, how many are you planning on doing?
Gonna do 15.
15?
Yeah.
Try for 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's my tinkers. Nice. 26.
All right. Someone with good arcana. You'll do, Jamie.
Jamie knows what she's doing.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
Gonna double
That's
check
worse
on
than you.
that.
Worse than you.
Shit. Yeah, no, I lucked out. I got like a 19 on
All
my
right.
first one.
Well, with that Tinker's Joystick, you do manage to fill all 15. So you got 15 more spicy bullets.
Nice.
Well, I guess roll better.
you
There's a plus
you woke
9.
up and well, actually,
She
Jamie.
has a plus 9. But no, sorry. I just used Jamie's thing because she is plus thing. I don't have a sheet for. I don't have a character. I have an NPC sheet for Elephant. I don't have a character sheet for Elephant, and Jamie's is close enough to what his arcane check would be. So,
That's fair.
but because he is proficient in it, we're basically just saying that you end up with around the same thing. So you've got.
It is far simpler for me to be able to do it with the assistance of somebody who knows magic stuff,
Exactly.
rather than just me attempting.
Yeah. So
Cool.
you
Now have more more
pretty-
spicy bullets than I do regular.
You're pretty sure, and Elephant and Jamie look over it, and you're pretty sure that you've essentially got the same sort of bullets, but more of them.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Happy
you
with
do.
that.
And they'll work exactly the same.
Awesome.
Cool beans.
Sweet. Now what, team? What's the plan?
Darius is coughing and dying.
Mm.
Not in game though.
Oh,
Real life. Well, thank you all for for bringing me back here and making some messy sense. I'm really glad to have met you all, and I'm sure we will meet again. I'll probably still be ambassadoring for the Eastern Kingdoms once they're
Ambassading.
yeah once they've sorted out their political situation. I would really appreciate it if maybe you guys went back to see Wakelaw to well, let him know that I got home safe and make sure that he's able to get them back in order.
Yes, he said something like it was only about a month until the new elections.
That is true.
So hopefully some of at least most of the things should be resolved by now. Absolutely, we'll go and see him.
How long ago was that? Is that like a week ago now?
Oh, I don't know. I have literally no clue how long we've been doing this.
This is Jamie saying.
Yeah.
A week ago now. Yes, I suppose the month is well, halfway through already. So
He is a politician. When they want to, they can do things fast.
yes, that's true. That's true. We'll see how it goes. We haven't gone to war yet, so take that as a positive.
Absolutely.
Bless you. Whoever
Bless
that
you.
was.
It was Pyro.
Of course.
Your
Alright.
allergies are really bad because you stick your face into the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any of them. Yeah, so how are we? Yes. Yeah. Well, no. The other cats don't.
Well-
Still aren't sure about us.
Hmm.
What are we? How are we getting back?
I mean, could I just, as Thoricus, be like, yeah, but Jamie, don't you want support right now from your friends? Like, you're going through some stuff that you probably haven't had to do much of for like the past couple thousand years.
I was on my own for basically the whole of the beginning of my life, of my original first life, even.
I mean, that
Yeah, but
doesn't
you
sound
haven't
like
been on own in ages. You've had your sister, and you've had your Alphon, and
Well,
the other
Sus.
dude.
I have Hamon.
I'm on.
I have Hamon,
I'm on.
Come on.
and now that I am not going to be spending all of my time just using all my magic on my sister, I'm going to see if I can maybe take her out while she's still around. See her. See how this place is coming along. See all the people here, and actually be a ruler around here for once.
Berinda
Okay.
makes wonderful tea, by the way.
Yeah,
That's good to
she's
hear.
great fun.
There's a cute cat.
She has a
Yes.
cat. I didn't realize.
Mhm.
Well, then I'll definitely have to go and
Skeleton.
visit Beirune. She's got a
Yes,
skeleton cat.
It
Amazing.
it tried to meow, but it kind of just opened its mouth and went,
Ah.
and then that was it.
I wonder if that's a side effect of the magic that was outpouring. I'll check
one
on.
of the side effects was that we were really happy because it was really cute.
I see. I will have to check on Berinda's cat and make sure that
Give it
she's
lots of treats and cuddles.
make sure that it is stable and does not return to dust. And
I'm
maybe
sure
I can
that
give
would
it.
be very much appreciated by Berinda.
Yes, maybe I can give
She
it
seemed to
some.
dote on her.
Maybe I can give it some more quality of life improvements as well.
That sounds wonderful.
That is what I was supposed to be here for. So, thank you.
Thank you. Um, even though you'll be doing your own things here, don't forget about us, eh?
Never. I never could. Do you perhaps want a mode of transportation?
Yes.
We would very much appreciate that. Otherwise, it looks like we are walking.
I see.
What, your wings won't do it, Ailey?
What?
You want to see Ailey try and carry Willy? That would work. Sure.
You want to
I'd
see
like-
me bean Ailey with Jackie again?
I mean, I'd
Because
love to see that. Yes.
for
I
Alien, it
have
would
no
just be
idea what any of you are talking
for
about.
Alien. It would be like quick. It would be just like short hops that you'd have to do.
And then,
And even then, she would not be traveling nearly. She'd be traveling the same speed as
Yeah.
and
the
then,
right
and then
is
Willy
just
then Willy-
hopping along. And Willie would
Willy
still be
clicks the
going.
boots,
It's still be
and
going
he's
way
moving
faster.
double. He's just sprinting away from us for a full hour.
Oh. Well, I know that we have some skeletal horses in the stables.
Are they cute too?
Well, I mean, I think so.
Horses, so
People
yes.
don't really. I mean, they're skeletal, so a lot of people
Right,
have their
yes.
People
have
are
their
going
problems.
to be weird about it. But
Yes,
Well, that's their fault.
yes,
is-
exactly.
you are certainly going to get some looks if you take them into the cities as you pass through them. So
That's fine.
Eh.
People look at us funny anyway.
Yeah, we tend to get looks regardless. I think at least there'll be a valid reason for it this time rather than just people being dicks.
that's fair. All right. Well, I'm on. Go on. Saddle up some of our horses
Are we leaving today?
if you want to. I just thought you might want to get
Ruckus?
on the road.
We should give you this time with your sister.
Thank you.
Very wise.
Right.
Very brief, because I'm trying not to cough.
Yeah. Well, all right. She calls him on. Tells him get some get the horses. Get some horses ready. And he does so. Brings out 4 horses. They're very much skeletal horses. Like this is going to be 4 horsemen of the apocalypse shit.
Nice.
Yeah. And as they are literally held together by magic, the one that Willie gets, it will support his weight. That's nice.
Yay!
Amazing. So
What are their
they're
names?
individual
Yeah.
horses, right? It's not a cart.
No, not car. It's individual
We
horses.
require names. What are the names of the horses? Make sure I can pronounce my
Names, even.
name. No.
Oh God, I hate it.
Did you not name the animals even though you knew who your player characters are?
No, I was making that noise about the fucking
Ah.
horse joke.
Ye-
Right. Well, Hamon says to you, Thoracus, when he gives you your horse. This is Nicholas.
Nicholas?
Yeah, Nycolas. Nicholas. Like Nicholas, but without another Y.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well, you wanted the names of them. You could have named them yourself.
It's an awful name.
Well, you
Who
can
named this horse?
you can change it if you want.
His name is now Little Nicky.
Okay. Little Nicky. All right. Who's next? Who wants next horse? Who stands up?
Sure.
All right. Ailey's horse is Elisot.
Ellie it is.
All right. Quotes Ellie. All right.
Me.
Wow, I forgot that this is. You get the horse. Amagne.
A
Maligne.
magnet.
Yeah.
Oh god. Right, are we writing these down, or are you putting them somewhere?
I have them,
Okay.
but it's up to you if you want. Well, I was adding the nicknames if you wanted to rename them.
What was it?
Amagne.
Malignant.
Emagne?
Amagne.
I want you to know what to say.
Imaigne. Amagne.
Gonna call it
Or
Mag.
Amagne, whatever you want to do. Mag.
Mag.
And Willie's horse
Nag
is
the nag.
Edwise.
Nay. Headwise.
Yeah.
Wizzy and Willy.
They are already settled. Once as you try to get on, as Varys
roll
tries
animal
as
handling.
Varys tries to get on his horse.
Mhm. I'm using the ribs
Yeah,
as like
Hamon-
rungs to climb up.
Hamon appears and gives you like a little fold out set of steps.
I appreciate this very much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. He pops them out for you. And then
Accessibility is no
Yep.
joke.
he pops them out for you so you can get up onto your horse, and then he folds them back up and hands them to you.
Trot
I
across
imagine you
to
want this.
Willy, and I put her into the bag of holding.
There you go. All right. Yeah, you don't need to roll animal handling on these. These are literally magically magically controlled undead creatures. So
Magically.
they are they're pretty solid. Well,
We're gonna freak some people the fuck out.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
What we do
Nothing to do.
best.
I mean, where do people cap out on the weird? 'Cause we
fantasy
started
land?
weird. We started way too much.
I mean, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be absolutely hilarious. Especially if the Rikus enters a place first.
Oh yeah.
This
But especially now
Red.
that Ailey is growing her horns back out.
it's gonna be if the Rikus and Ailey come into a place first riding skeletal horses with just these horned things and then following
Willie's not
behind.
gonna look like that much.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
yellow.
better
He's a
in
yellow
terms of-
ripped half orc.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna
It's huge.
it's going
Most
to
of
be
them will be
a hell of a
confused at
sight.
first until they see how small Varys is. They're like, that horse
But
has
Varys
no
is
rider,
like-
and then oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
and
a
it's this
sneaky one.
really pale-skinned, orange-eyed halfling as well too. So he's not exactly normal-looking even by his
Yeah.
own standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pale horse, and on whom was dead. and hell followed with him. Anyway,
That was misquoted, but alright.
it was, but hey,
You tried.
yeah. Anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock. So, what do you want to do?
Fine. It sounds like the Rikers might need to go to bed
For sure.
and drink lots of honey, lemon, ginger.
Mm.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Sure
And now,
thing,
is it
friend.
my
Oh, I
kind of
totally did
fine?
make-
Or...
Did make that honey lemon drink and then put it in the fridge, like specifically for this, because I knew the talking would be bad, but completely forgot about it.
Good job. Yeah. Anyway,
So that's probably us then.
yeah. What do you want to set a course before you go? Maybe.
Well, we were told to go east. Do we want to go look
Oh,
at that giant pit, though, first?
Nah, I want my thingy made out of my lamia tail
You think you made it on your
from
too?
the Earth Kingdom.
That is over in the
Yeah.
jungle, in the glowing jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we need a guide to go back through there, though? So...
Not necessarily. You've been through there before, and the
We
path
just need
is.
to not have people want to kill us in the city.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so we can head back. Yeah, we'll head back to
So
was
we're
that
going-
in Tessarian's kingdom? Or like his actual city? Or was
So-
that in the other place?
No, that was in the
So-
jungle bit.
Ah, yeah.
Jungle.
So that's
It's
where
the one before,
that's the jungle one,
where we fought the giants and stuff.
and that's in. So this whole bit technically is
Well, you're good,
Tessarion's
Redlands.
kingdom.
Yeah. Sorry, I was more meaning the city that he's actually in.
Yeah, he is in.
Oh yeah,
that
Ailey
one,
has
the other
some
one.
clothes to pick up while they're there.
From the
But yeah,
same spot.
Ailey was interested in looking at the crater that is what caused the king to end up how he did
Yes.
over here. So like we could go, and then
So back to where you came.
Yeah. I mean,
so of course
yeah,
she does want to
give
see
us
what's
time to
this
look at
way.
that.
Yeah, she does want to see what's that way, but yeah. She actually still wants to see what's over here too. Because it's desert, which means
I
probably
reckon
Fire Kingdom.
we head off to in the direction of the crater to get a quick look, and then head back through towards the glowing jungle.
Sweet.
Yeah. Is that a
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can do a detour.
Just a little
Alright.
detour?
Backtracking's boring.
Well,
Current path. There we go.
start
Like a
doing
wide
your
turn.
Some shit might happen though.
start doing your clip clops
God.
on your way out.
Lippity-clop.
Way around the mansion and off the path, off onto the path. I mean, out of the city. Amon and Jamie, but even Tallulah in a wheelchair, come out the front, and
We promised Miranda we'd visit again, though.
you can always
We
come
hope
back.
you come back soon.
Yeah.
And they give you a wave off, and off you go into the the sun's already risen, so off you go into the marsh. And that is where we'll leave it for tonight.
Yay!
No,
Good stuff.
no fighting, but well, shooting things at least.
Tactical booties.
We're getting ready to raid, so do your just thingy
Of
quick.
course, of course. Tomorrow, everywhere, Alvano's doing stuff. Make sure you check that out. Friday, Saturday, Random Guy will be back with more Pokemon and Horizon Zero Dawn, and then Sunday Beef will be back with Walking Dead or something like that. Monday we'll be back over on You Now with something, not sure what it is yet, Baldur's Gate or Baritron or
Baldur's
something.
Gate.
Probably Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
And
Baldur's
then
Gate on Monday. I'll be on Twitch.
yeah, and then Tuesday on the Farno channel, that is over on You Now. Beef will be back again with more of whatever he's doing, and
And
then
I will be on You Now doing the voice acting.
Yeah.
Personas.
Persona 5 Royale, 9 Royale. It's crazy. And then Wednesday, back here next week, we will see what's in that crate. Maybe.
Woo!
Good
If
night,
they can
Vampire Logan.
sort
I'll raid
themselves out.
someone else playing Dungeons and Dragons in case you want to leave it in the background. But I'm gonna drop and run. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.